It's very, very, very selfish just for myself, but I hope I can introduce this like a proper Taiwanese food to Australian people living in Australia.
This is the Deep in the Weeds podcast. I'm Anthony Huckstep. The vibrant energy of Taiwanese street culture and the soulful ritual of raising a glass have found a new home in the heart of Surry Hills, Sydney. How do you translate the spirit of the Taiwanese toast into a multifunctional social hub? Charles Chang is the owner of Moku and new restaurant Linla in Sydney. Charles, how are you?
Yeah, hello, Huck. How are you?
Good. It's exciting to get you on the show. You've got a second venue that you've literally just opened. You've probably had no sleep. How are things at the moment?
Yeah, you can see my eyes not open properly. I just jump in. I just wake up in 30 minutes ago. My gosh, yeah. I finished 4 a.m. last night.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what I was doing last night, but yeah, just make sure everything is okay.
Yeah. As you mentioned, you've just literally opened Linla. Tell us a little bit about the restaurant and what you're doing there.
So Linla is Taiwanese dialect, means cheers. So we raise in the glass and we say cheers. But in Taiwanese, it's not Mandarin, but it's a Taiwanese. We call Linla. So it's a little bit aggressive word, so push you to drink. So yeah. So it's my when Taiwanese gather together and we before we eat, like we always like Linla, drink something before we eating. The same as a culture in here, right? Similar. And also I bring myself like my background, like a Taiwanese food, Taiwanese drinks, street food style cocktail, and all the street food, like a fusion street food, a little bit fusion to Australian, to intro some Taiwanese dish properly with my culture and my impact on Australian culture. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. It's a very exciting project. Tell us a little bit about Taiwanese food. It's not something that is widely available in Australia. So is there some dishes that you could sort of take us through that sort of exemplify Taiwanese food from your perspective?
So Taiwanese food I think it's quite similar to Australian. It's not similar, but Taiwan is a multicultural city as well. So we got a big influence by Chinese food, Vietnamese food, and Thai food. But Taiwan, we just adapt a little bit flavor, like a lighter flavor, like a milder flavor to our own culture. And Taiwan, we have a very dense of population in the small island. So it's a very on demand of a daily, like a street food. You can go out, eat everywhere. You can walk like a 2-minute distance. There's a food store that cook very simple, like a pastry, like a noodle shop. But you can have like a multiple, like different kind of culture food on the street. But I can't define like what is literally Taiwanese food, but because we eat the pork bun, we eat the xiaolongbao, we eat the pho, we eat the pad thai, whatever. But you can literally find everywhere in Taiwan. But it's a Taiwanese flavor. It's lighter, but not too spicy, not too salty, but it's Taiwanese flavor.
Yeah, so it's a little bit lighter, not as spicy. Is there a couple of dishes on your menu that you can tell us about that sort of speak of what you're doing there and in that sort of endeavor to represent Taiwanese food?
So on the menu, it's just an intro menu. So it's like my first idea about Taiwanese dish is pastries. So it's like a scallion pancake. So we eat a scallion pancake with a egg in a breakfast shop. Every single breakfast shop they have this stuff. So it's like a daily food. And the pig blood rice cake. So this is my street food. The first option was street food.
Now, it's a late night venue, open till 1 a.m., and drinks are really important to Linla as well. Tell us about the drinks menu and how you created it.
Drinks menu is literally my preference of street food. So we is a whole drink menu is inspired by Taiwanese street food. So we got the Taiwanese the papaya milk tea. We got the Taiwanese as very special asparagus soup. Sweetened asparagus soup. We make highball with a tequila. We do bubble tea here as well, but it's alcoholic bubble tea. Yeah, as a but we mix with a Milo, like an Australian, like a chocolate. Yeah, so it's kind of mixed. We do have a avocado, but it's a Taiwanese style with a peanut butter ice cream and coriander, fresh coriander oil, and the coffee. So in Taiwanese culture, we eat the pastry with a vanilla ice cream and fresh cilantro, the coriander, and we toast some peanut powder and the sugar. It's very special, interesting street food, but I think very challenging. No one knows in other country. Very special. Yeah, and we also do the soy sauce and the tomato. It's a Tainan. In Taiwan, a small country, a small town in Tainan. We dip the fresh tomato in soy sauce and the grated ginger. We make this one into highball as well. So it's all a street food.
Well, it's that's an amazing menu. I know it's early days. What's the response like to the drinks as opposed to the food so far?
Like what you say, like people very surprised, like what the concoction of a food ingredient, how you come up with this. But yeah, I think it's very easy because it's just my culture.
Now, Linla is your second venue. You already have Moku. Tell us a bit about that. And is it quite different to what you're doing there?
Linla is very different, but it's like it's very simple for me. Like a very simple. Moku is more like a Japanese background, Japanese culture, Japanese food venue. In Moku, we do Australian native with Japanese, so it's a fusion Japanese as well. But I'm not a Japanese people, so my background, my grandma, she only speak Japanese because Taiwan used to be dominated by Japan for 20 years. Yeah, so my grandma is she got the Japanese education. She cannot speak Mandarin, only speak Taiwanese like a Linla and Japanese. So I kind of like it's my memory. I open Moku for my background for my grandma, for my mom, because my mom she opened Japanese venue in Taiwan as well. Linla is for myself. Like I just like ask myself like, hey Charles, why would you really want to do what is represent to yourself? So Linla comes up.
Well, that sounds amazing. I want to explore your family in greater detail. Take us back to when you were young. Did food play a big role in your family, and where did you grow up?
In Taiwan, we very like pastry food, like a bun and dumplings and noodles, whatever. So when I was young, I remember I'm very into the dumplings and the noodles. I don't have other choice. So my memory is like as just a soup and noodles. I can't find anything in my bowl. Like my grandma, I always cook a big bowl of soup and cook with pork bone, either pork bone or beef bone, either, and a lot of noodles, and somehow we got the dumpling inside, a mix of everything. So whatever left over from last night, whatever they all put in the dumpling, and yeah.
You mentioned about moku being sort of inspired by your mum and grandma. Is there anything that they cook that you can tell us about that you look back on fondly?
So in Moku, my grandma not much doing Japanese food for us because she was when I married, she was like a kind of like a sick. So but she brought us to mostly like a Japanese in Taiwan, like a fusion Japanese restaurant. We got a very Taiwanese style Japanese food. It's not authentic Japanese food, but it's like a steamed egg with a Taiwanese sauce, and you got the sashimi with ginger and the soy sauce. But it's not like a wasabi style. It's I can't pretty much describe it, but it's very Taiwanese style. So I'm not really into authentic Japanese food, but I from my background, I used to eat a lot of like a fusion Japanese cuisine. Yeah. But my mom is like a noodle soup all the days, all the times.
When did you first start to think about a career in hospitality?
I I don't actually plan to be into a hospitality. I was studying engineer science. But yeah, I try my first job after my graduate. Yeah, I was got fired in 7 days because I was drinking too much, eating too much. I can't focus. I can't focus on like a day in the daytime standing in a shop and introduce like computer to customer. So I was losing my job for like a month or two, and my friend just asked me, "Hey Charles, there's a bar in Taiwan. They serve like a Taiwanese bubble tea in the bar and like a Taiwanese milk tea in the bar, and we serve some deep fried simple food and making cocktail to inject it." So I jump into hospitality just in all of a sudden. I don't expect anything. And yeah, I keep doing this for 25 years, more than 25 years already. Yeah.
When did you make the move to Australia and what triggered that?
So when I was bartending in Taiwan, because I'm the kind of people I stray into one thing. I can't separate myself do two stuff. So I was really into what I'm doing, and I found something very encouraged me, made me very, very happy. It was a customer reaction. So as a thing actually triggered me is I drank too much during the shift when I was bartending in Taiwan, and I got some issue about my stomach. I got the heartburn all the time because I drink too much. And there's one moment, there's a customer from Australia. They visit my bar in Taiwan. They really like my cocktail, really my style of service. Really appreciate my taking care of the overseas customer. So they asked me if I interested to move overseas and move to Australia and help them to manage the bar in Australia. So I have no thinking. I just said yes. I'm going. Yeah, I want to find something else to save my carbon, and yeah, just change the direction a little bit. Yeah.
Were you surprised by Australia when you got here, and what was it like working in hospitality for the first time in Australia?
I really like Australia. It's nothing, no regret. When I landing in Australia, because I'm a server, used to be a server, because I have time before, but now it's too busy. Yeah, so Australia got a very good environment to life and to balance my hustle and like daytime I can go surfing, and nighttime I can do a bartending.
What were the venues that you worked at that helped you build your career in Australia once you got here?
So it's a Chinese restaurant. They built up a new bar and restaurant. It's a big project. So I didn't get much uh, uh, confidence, like a comfortable about the people they invite me to Australia. Because when I landed in Australia, they just told me like, "Hey Charles, we're not ready yet, so we can't give you a full salary. Cut you salary into half." And I actually got my team, 2 or 3 people come with me together. So they flew back to Taiwan like in 7 days. They feel they got the Hucks like a spawn. But yeah, so I stay here. I just want to see what's going on later. So I actually wait for this company open, and I work for the company for 2 or 3 years. And the company just liquidation, closed. And yeah, so I don't get good experience when I landing in Australia for bartending. Yeah.
So, what were the venues that really made a positive influence on you in Australia that you worked at?
It's a very long time. Like it take me a very long time, because my second job is the other company taking over of my first company. So some people jump in, and I still work in the company for a bartender, as a bartender. So it took another 2 years, and the company closed again, and I moved to Lotus. It's a Lotus group. So they taking care of me a lot. So I worked there for 7 years. But it's a Chinese restaurant. So I don't get much community connection about this industry. But I feel very comfortable for the 7 years I stay in Lotus. But just like the company just eventually they got some issue about the operation. So they changed the owner, some owner issue. So I had to they asked me to go. I just got redundancy. And yeah, I was staying home for I think half year. And then yeah, it's during the COVID time. It's during the COVID time as well. So I got redundancy. I got a bunch of money, and but I have nothing to do. Nothing to do. So me and my partner, I stay home for like around 6 months. We need to looking for job. It's my first time looking for job in Australia. After 10 years stay in Australia, so I start looking for my first job. So I went to Sushi, the Hemisphere. So this place is actually my first place when I landed in Australia, like 13 years ago. I visit this place because this is my, yeah, the bartender of the Thai is called Tim Phillips. Is a mentor. It's literally my mentor in Australia. I visit him, and I visit in the Hemisphere because he got the world best bartender title of the year in the Diageo World Class. So so I just follow this, and I said, maybe I can I saw they are looking for bartender, so I can try to work there, and I got hired, and I start managing the place. So I working with literally I start working with Australian people, like a whole Australian people. So yeah, I feel it's totally different things, and it's a trigger, like it's a moment to inspire me, like it's real. It's tied to present myself, not just like a in the small in that small company, and I can't see outside of world.
When did you get the idea to open Moku and find a site? What was that period of time like?
So it's a time I got the redundancy by Lotus, the previous company, and I stay home for 6 months. Right? So I have nothing to do, but I have saved it. And my partner, like we plan to do something, but it's not that fast because we are very because of COVID, like it's we literally fighting every day. Like we there's no job, we have no income, and that was very down. It's downtime as for both of us, and we just push each other to maybe we need to looking for job, but we in the meantime we looking for job, but we still planning for maybe we can use our saving to do something. So when I work in the sushi, the hemisphere, we actually work when we have holiday, we just trying to work on the street and looking for a new venue, like we looking for something else we can do. In the Thai, like a COVID during after COVID, past COVID, all the shop is closed and no one is. It's too risky. Like people, everyone told us like it's very risky if you start doing anything, renting a venue, whatever. We find a place on Crown Street. The block of a street is literally like no one there, no one there. And I saw the property is renting and it's leasing like we got a feeling like this place looks like maybe it's very small and maybe we can try start from a very small venue and we hand our phone, use our phone and just call the agency. The rent is actually very, very nice during the COVID, and we got the discount as well. Very attractive. So yeah, we say yes, and we start doing this. Yeah, takes so much risk.
What was it like in the build up to Linla and opening that while you're running one venue and creating a new? Was it a challenging period of time?
Yeah, but I think Moku is kind of like being stable because Moku is already open for 3-4 years. We try to find a balance. Like when I have Moku, I think I can't say it's stable, but it's just like we do have a chance, like because I got a lot of people they say they like Moku, but Moku is like too small, like only 20 seaters. Always like people cannot get in, whatever, and they ask us like, Charles, we need a bigger venue, we need something, and this is one of the reason we open Linla, and the other reason is like I got the son of my Chinese customer, Taiwanese friend. They come to Moku, and they told me, "Hey Charles, you Taiwanese, why you open a Japanese restaurant?" So yeah, I was this conversation like was in my mind, like I can't wait, but like this pushed me to think like why how about I open something just doing Taiwanese things, not the Japanese, not for my grandma, not for my mom, just for myself. Yeah.
For people that haven't experienced Taiwanese food, how would you describe it to them, and what's great about it?
I think people still in Australia, people still very familiar about the other cultural food. It's not much like an intro of a real Taiwanese food, but we do have a Taiwanese restaurant in Australia. But as a Taiwanese, I heard of they're not doing things properly. So I think most of people, like Taiwanese people, they still looking for if we have somewhere like a home or is making real Taiwanese flavor in Australia. So I really appreciate we have a lot of Taiwanese people that visit us, and we got a very good feedback and very positive feedback about you keep like a Taiwanese flavor, the real Taiwanese flavor, but we do have some addition of touch of like a Australian style, whatever. They feel very surprised, but they very appreciate what we're doing here. This is what I got. I really appreciate what the feedback we got from them, and yes.
Well, it's amazing what you're creating, and an honor to have you on so early on. I know you haven't had much sleep, but what do you love about what you do?
I very into it. I love my situation, like my situation at the moment. I don't feel tired. Actually, I don't feel tired. I really enjoy it. So maybe I think we just keep doing whatever I think is right at the moment, and because we just open, I can't say much like this is already done or whatever. But we do have a lot of plan coming later. So it's a Taiwanese bar and a restaurant, and we do fusion food, fusion cuisine, fusion Taiwanese food in the restaurant. But the restaurant only operates until 10 p.m. and we do have some plan after 10 to the bar closes. It's a bar food, so we will have authentic Taiwanese night market food served here. So it's very, very, very selfish just for myself, but I hope I can introduce this like a proper Taiwanese food to Australian people living in Australia. So we do have a lot of Taiwanese chefs like interested my project, and they want to come in along to help us as well. So it will be a lot of like a chef pop-up, Taiwanese chef pop-up. They will cook. They will do something interesting in the bar, just a bar, not a kitchen. So it's like they will showcase the food in front of customer, and alongside we have a bartender on side of chef will be making food in front of you.
Amazing. That sounds amazing. Well, I can't wait to see that. And Charles, it's been an honor to have you on Deep in the Weeds today to hear part of your story. Can't wait to hear where you go from here. So please keep in touch and we'll catch up again soon.
Thank you, Huck. Thank you very much.
This is the Deep in the Weeds podcast. I'm Anthony Huckstep. Stay tuned as we take a deep dive into the lives of the incredible people who ply their trade in the food and hospitality sector. Special thanks to executive producer Rob Locke for making this all happen. Follow us on Instagram at Deep in the Weeds Podcast or email us at podcast@deepintheweeds.com.au. Thanks to executive producer Rob Locke for making this all happen. Stay safe and be well.